Line, go.
Good evening and welcome to our Risk Dial Update number 12. The North Central District Health Department has updated their risk dial for the coming week, and Holt County has moved to 2.2 on the risk dial, which places the county as a whole in the orange or elevated risk area. We have reviewed case positivity numbers of our staff and students, as well as information from the North Central District Health Department concerning cases with ties to our school district. Based on this information, the administration has made the decision to continue to operate with our modified learning plan for yellow for the upcoming week. This means regular full-day classes with mandatory masks and as much cohort grouping as possible. We will continue to be vigilant about taking temperatures, hand washing, and cleaning and disinfecting our building regularly. Please remember to do all of those things over this long weekend as well. Mask up when you're out in public and can't stay 6 feet away from others. Wash your hands frequently and make wise decisions about your activities. I want to talk a little bit about winter activities. I was in a Zoom meeting with the director of the NSAA, Jay Beller, today, and they are working to put together guidelines for winter activities that will be shared with schools by the end of this week or early next week. There will likely be requirements about masking and numbers of allowed spectators that will be implemented statewide. We will share that information as soon as it is finalized. He reported that, to his knowledge, no athletic activities have been super spreaders, where contact tracing showed they were the cause of an outbreak. This is good information moving into the winter activity season. Today, our teachers were inspired by Nebraska volleyball coach John Cook. Part of his message encouraged us to develop 3 bones in ourselves and our students: a backbone, a wishbone, and a funny bone. A backbone to remind us to be strong, mentally tough, and stand up to challenges. A wishbone to remind us to dream big, and a funny bone to remind us not to take life too seriously. Don't be afraid to have a little fun. A great reminder for all of us, especially during these trying times.
Just a couple of elementary updates. First off, I wanted to take a moment and give a shout out to our staff and students that are working hard while students are on quarantine. Students are logging into their Zoom sessions and doing their work, and teachers are teaching both the students in their room and those in the Zoom. While this isn't ideal, our staff and students are certainly making lemonade out of lemons and should be commended, so thank you. Parent-teacher conferences are tomorrow for K-6 parents. Preschool started today, and we have had a majority of our parents sign up, so thank you. Remember, they are via Zoom, and that should be emailed to you once you register for the conference, and report cards were sent home yesterday. Next, one of our big events at the school is the Halloween Parade. We'll still be having that on Friday, October 30th, but we will be doing it socially distanced and recorded with no visitors, unfortunately. We will make sure to record it and post it on the school's Facebook page, hopefully by the end of the 30th. And then also with Holt County remaining at the orange at the county level, I wanted to take a quick moment to remind all parents about Seesaw. This account allows for two-way communication between teachers and parents. Most families have already done this. We added a few last week, thanks to those of you that did. But if you have not, please reach out to the school and we will get you the information required to do this. In order to connect to Seesaw, all you need is a smartphone or other device. It's a simple and easy way to connect with your children's teachers. Thank you.
As far as the junior and senior high school updates, last Friday we sent home mid-semester report cards. You should have received those in the mail. You can also check your child's grades and attendance using PowerSchool at any time. If you do not know your PowerSchool login or if you have issues accessing your child's accounts, please contact me at the school and I'm glad to help resolve those issues for you. The annual Community Veterans Day program will be held virtually this year. It is scheduled for Wednesday, November 11th, and will begin at about 10:30 a.m. The program will be broadcast live on Eagle Eye Broadcasting, as it will not be open to the public. Students will view the program on Eagle Eye Broadcasting in their advisement period homerooms, as they will not gather in the gym. We continue to work with the Holt County Veterans Services Office and the St. Mary's schools to prepare for the program. And while we wish we could gather together with the public, we are proud to be able to broadcast the program and celebrate our local veterans. And as Mr. York shared, students who are on quarantine are required to isolate at home. Just another reminder that students who are required to quarantine or isolate at home are expected to participate in their classes using Zoom if they're able. They should be able to access all their school assignments and related materials using their Canvas accounts. And this is something we spend a lot of time addressing and visiting with our students about while they're in school, and we do that on a weekly basis. But if students or parents have questions or difficulties at home, please feel free to reach out to teachers, counselors, or myself. And we want to work with students as best we can. We recognize this can be a real challenge, but through the first quarter, our students who have been required to quarantine have done an incredible job.
As Mr. York and Mr. Fisher have talked about the importance of Zooming in during quarantine or self-isolation, I do want to mention that next week I will be sending an internet survey, a link through an email using our SWIFT system. Really need you to complete that survey. I know we've done that maybe a couple of times. This is a more formal survey that will be uploaded into our student information system and hopefully help us access some funds to assist with the cost of internet and different connection issues. So be looking for that early next week. Stay safe and go Eagles.